I'm Chris Jurach, top producing listing agent here in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I'm sharing with you today that the housing market continues to be influenced by the direction of mortgage interest rates and home affordability. As the rates continue to decrease, affordability will improve naturally. And eventually that's going to be stimulating much more buyer demand. Not that we need it, and I'll share with you why, because mortgage rates are expected to gradually decline as the economy slows down this year and inflation begins to decrease. However, the robust buyer demand that we saw from the scarcity of inventory at the beginning of the year led to an incredible amount of absorption rate. I'll tell you more specifically, we had 36 days on market on average for everything sold since January 1, and what we've seen is that been cut down to under 14 days on average. That's an incredible amount of quick appeal for buyers to get into contract and take an inventory out of the market. Let's talk inventory. 30% more inventory has come onto the market in the last 24 days of April. What this means for buyers is that while some of it's been absorbed, over 120 units, some 30% of that has already been put under contract. That shows you the robust buyer demand, but it's going to leave over some properties that have not actually sold. 55% of the current inventory that's on the market has actually only been brought on in the last 24 days of April. So we have a lot of new inventory because a lot was absorbed, but we're seeing double the market inventory in the last 24 days alone. That's a big number, and I'm here to share with you it's a wholly different market than it was back in March and February, where we saw the intense buyer demand lead to a situation where there was competition and bidding over ask. At the end of the day, we still see to expect new homes coming onto the market, so there may be an inflection point where the saturated market is real and prices soften. But for now, in San Francisco City, we're seeing a 10% increase year over year in the average sale price for a single family home, $1,712,000, and we haven't seen that high of a peak since June of 2019. And that's an all-time high on average. While we've seen the peaks and valleys of the pandemic market go a little crazy, now we're back to some normalcy in terms of our numbers.